Welcome back to another video, everybody. This is Thomas's Dasher Stories. Slacked a little bit this week, only put out one video. That was to rant and rave about both the DoorDash app and the Roadie app acting up on me at the same time. Luckily, that didn't affect me too much. I was able to make some money this week. Tomorrow, Sunday, I'm going to go out for a little bit tomorrow and try to make some money. And actually, tomorrow, I'm going to be taking out the 2003 Buick Regal that I just bought the other day. So I now own two cars. One I completely outright own all the way. It is 100% mine, and that is the Buick Regal that I just bought flat out. I also have a 2014 Ford Focus, which I still have about, want to say maybe a little bit over 2 more years worth of payments left on it. Yeah. 2018, 5 years. Yeah, I still got about 2 more years worth of payments on it. And right now it's sitting at 123,000 miles. Basically, I realized that if I did not stretch out, if I did not go and take some of my money, take a little bit of my savings, which is what I did. I took a little bit out of my savings, not a huge chunk, like just a small amount out of my savings, and I bought the Buick Regal outright. So now I have a second car that I can also put extra miles on that I own outright. You know, something happens to it, I don't have 2 years worth of payments to keep making on it. You know, this car takes a crap on me, then I go take it to pick and pull. You know, but hopefully I'll be able to get at least about a year or two out of this car. Especially if then that's going to be all I do is I'm just going to alternate between my Focus and the Regal. You know, today I took the Focus out, went down to Santa Rosa, dashed down there today. They had a $30 for 30 delivery challenge in the North Bay area, which I thought was kind of messed up. Was Ukiah was part of the challenge. So my first order of the day was in Ukiah, and I got one delivery knocked out for the challenge. Then I got to Cloverdale, and which is between Santa Rosa and Ukiah. Both Santa Rosa and Ukiah were active areas for this challenge, but Cloverdale wasn't. So I did 2 orders in Cloverdale and realized it wasn't the area that the challenge was a part of, so those orders didn't count. Altogether, I think I did about I didn't hit the 30 deliveries for $30. I did about 15 deliveries in Santa Rosa. Add on the 2 deliveries that didn't count towards the challenge in Cloverdale, so I did about 17 deliveries today. And then tomorrow I'll go out and I'll take the Buick out, and you know, and I'm just gonna alternate between both of my cars to try to keep mainly to just keep miles, try to save miles on the car that I still owe money on. You know, with these 2 cars, I won't be putting 1,000 miles a week on the car that I still owe money on. I'll be putting 500 to 600 miles a week on each car. So we'll see how that works for me, because I am in it now. I am in the gig life now. I went and bought a second vehicle to do gig work because I do so much of it. So I'm in it now. But the reason I want to bring up this video today, not just talking about how I got another car, how I used my earnings and the earnings I've gotten from DoorDash, the savings I've gotten from DoorDash. This is the first time in my life I've ever owned one car. and been able to go out and buy another one just right out. Just go out and buy a $2,000-$3,000 car flat out while I still have a car that I owe money on. Never been able to do that before in my life. There's a lot of things in my life that I've never had or been able to do before, and a lot of that has to do with being being in gig work. You know, I've never had my own place. Never had two cars. Yes, there's a lot of stress, a lot of work that goes into all this, a lot of money, especially because it's a one-man show. I have no, I ain't got no roommates. I ain't got a girlfriend, I got a wife or nothing. It's all me. Every single bill, my house, my cars, everything is all on me. But I wouldn't have it any other way. But anyways, enough with that. Let's get into kind of the reason for my video today, and that is I pretty much pick up and deliver anywhere. I have areas that I don't go to, but it's not a lot. But I have two things now, two places now, in general. And if I find out there are more that are like this, which I'm sure I will, they will also be added on my list of places I will not deliver to. And that is COVID quarantine hotels. Few hotels in the area that if you're diagnosed with COVID, I guess you can get a hotel room, and that's where you quarantine. And they have like sections of hotels to where this one building is just for quarantine. There's one hotel that's like that. There's another hotel where they got the whole thing shut down and it's a quarantine. I won't deliver to these places anymore. And it has nothing to do with being scared about COVID. It has nothing to do with COVID-wise, be honest. It has nothing to do with that. I feel for the people. I understand you're quarantined. You're stuck in a hotel room. You want some Wendy's. You want some McDonald's. You want some whatever. Well, to all those people who are quarantined and wish to have fast food and wish for me to bring their fast food, their pizza, whatever it is, y'all can go and blame the security at these buildings. I will not deliver to these places anymore simply for the fact that the security are assholes. Straight up. That's all it is. Every time I go, the last few times I've gone to one of these places, I have some big, fat rent-a-cop, questioning me, grilling me, giving me a hard time, oh, well, you can't be coming here and this and that, and you need to come here. You know what? You need to tell the people in the hotel to not order food. You all need to provide food for people here then. Instead of getting mad when people order food and then taking it out on the delivery drivers because they have no idea where they're delivering to. Well, now I know. I've had one too many experiences with the security, and it's these two places. There's one in Windsor, which they got the whole hotel shut down, and it's all a quarantine. And really, they're the ones I had a bad experience there the other day with the security, to where I decided that, you know what? This hotel and this one in Healdsburg, I will not deliver to anymore. I don't care. I'm not delivering to these hotels and dealing with their security. So, anyways, my last dash of the day was going really, really, really well. I had some good orders with some hidden tips in them. Some really good orders with some hidden tips in them. I had one that was like an $8 offer. It turned out to be $19 altogether. So basically, my last dash of the day, I was sitting at $53 in about an hour and a half. And then I got a $12 offer from Mountain Mike's Pizza to go to Healdsburg. By the time, I had already had in my head, this was going to probably be my last delivery. because this was getting to be between 6:30 and 7, starting to get dark, and figured once I drop off this mountain bikes, this will end my dash because I had scheduled it till 6, and I wouldn't complete the order till about 6:30 or so, drive time and everything. So I complete the order. It's about 6:24. Well, the app extended me till 7 o'clock, and so I got a stacked order, Carl's Jr. and a little taco place. So the taco place was first on the route, so I stopped there, get out of my car, and the way the app was set up was, even though it told me to go to the taco place first, after I exited out of the navigation, it said the app had me arriving at Carl's Jr. first. So I go into the app to switch, because I'm already parked, and I already stopped at the taco place. I'm already parked. My car's shut off. I'm going to go pick this order up first. So I go to hit the jump to task to switch to the taco place. But before I do that, I go, let me go ahead and see where these orders are going. Click on it, and that's when I see where the Carl's Jr. order is going. It's going to the Best Western off of Dry Creek Road, which is a quarantine hotel, and it says there, she even says in the instructions, "Hi, I'm in the hotel. I'm quarantined and can't come out. Tell the security it's for so-and-so, and the security will bring it to me." So you know what I did when I saw that? Went to the question mark button, and I unassigned that order. I am sorry. I am not dealing with that. There's plenty of other dashers that can bring people their food if they're quarantined. But until these securities get the sticks out of their booties and stop trying to act like top flight security of the world, Craig, and, trying to shake me down like I'm under questioning, trying to shake me down and question me like I'm a murder suspect, when all I'm trying to do is drop off this Panda Express, I'm not going to be the one taking orders for those two hotels anymore. Simple as that. Anyways, this has been Thomas's Dasher Stories. See you guys in the next video.